Before the video begins, there's a link in the description below for a GoFundMe link. What recently happened was my friend's house burnt down and sadly their dog was in with it. If you guys could donate, it would mean a lot if it's $1 or if it's $100. And if you guys cannot donate, which is very understandable, even like a share would honestly help the most. Thank you guys. Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy, Crimson Red. Today, we're going to be saying goodbye to Fortnite, or at least I am. Or maybe you guys, if you guys watch my videos and stuff like that. This is going to be my last Fortnite video. The gameplay in the background is a 12-win solo victory. And I'm going to be talking about why I'm, saying goodbye to Fortnite and why I'm not going to be playing the video game anymore. If you guys do enjoy the videos and stuff like that, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. But we're going to be breaking this down into 3 parts, kind of like a personal reason why I'm not playing, gameplay standards, and then epic games themselves. So first, on the personal part of the whole Fortnite thing, personally, just me, it's been very, draining, very stressful, very, all bunch of emotions, especially anger, when it comes to this game. And honestly, if you guys watch your favorite streamers and stuff like that, you can definitely see it in the game as well, especially when they stream. Different YouTubers I can see definitely don't like the game. I just streamed recently as well, and a lot of people, when I brought up about like, hey, quitting Fortnite and stuff like that, a lot of people, I was waiting for people to be angry about it, but a lot of people even said like, oh yeah, Fortnite isn't the best or whatever, which I know I'm gonna get some mixed reviews and mixed opinions now, but this is just my, this is what I want to do. Another thing as well is to play Fortnite and actually be good at it, because I would always be told like, you're really good at the game, you got to keep it up, you're a boss, you're a beast, whatever, very good things about about me when it came to Fortnite. And then whenever there'd be a time that someone would be negative about it, it's like, oh, now I gotta prove them wrong. And there's nothing worse than losing. And it's just, every time that I would lose, I would feel like I either took a step back or I was a failure, or everybody, everything that was said about me was kind of not true. So in that aspect, it brought me a lot of, anger, or just like, what the hell type of thing. And honestly, to even be, one of the best, or even like, for example, the spot that I'm at right now, like, I'm a decent player, but I'm definitely not the best. I'm not a pro or anything like that. And I would literally, from the time that I wake up until the time I would go to sleep, play Fortnite. If I had work, then after work, I would play Fortnite. And, you pretty much have to make this a part-time job just to, be able to get, top tier on the Fortnite. Right now I'm in arena 6 out of 7, and even to get to that, like, it took me like 2 days and stuff like that, but I played Fortnite since season 3. And most of the time I tell people, I'm just like, yo, if you haven't played Fortnite since, like at least season 6, or, even sooner, it's kind of just like, you might as well not even play the game, just because it takes so much time to get good at it, because there's so many things you need to learn. If you compare it to Call of Duty is like, okay, you need to know what the best guns are, you need to know either the drop shot or jump shot, which, for example, Black Ops 4, you can't drop shot, so hey, jump shot, every shot, whatever. In Fortnite, you need to know building combos. You need to know when to use the correct building combo. You need to know editing. You need to know what guns you need to use, which correct guns you need to use, which ones are the best guns, which one fit your playstyle, what order do you need your guns in. It's just a bunch of... It's so much to know that it's, it's definitely overcomplicated for a lot of different people. And, taking so much time to learn all that different stuff. Most people don't have time to learn that or whatever. I did, but there's still even that, there's just that, like, that little gap where it's just like, reaching pro just still isn't, like, I don't know, it's not feasible. So when it becomes personal and stuff like that, it's just like, I think for my health and just for, me in general, I think playing a game that I take so serious and stuff like that, and this game is now serious. It's competitive all the time, and that's how people look at Fortnite. It's not like a fun game unless you go to creative. solos, duos, squads, arena, it's all competitive. You need, like, the main end goal, no matter what, is win. And to always have that mindset, and when you don't win, it just, you know, messes you up or whatever. You know, it's just a lot. And that's what we're going into now, is the gameplay aspect of what's wrong with Fortnite. So as you guys can see that on the screen, I'm going to be putting a picture of me getting second place, because apparently that bullet right there in the picture hit me, when you can definitely see that's, like, you know, inches away from me. So hit detection on this game definitely is not the best. I know a lot of people complain about Bloom's so 50-50 in a game like this. Another thing that you guys probably seen, like, from a couple streamers is cannons. One that's really popular is the ninja one right here.
I'm about to launch east. I will let you know. And I'm dead. Oh my god.
Oh, you were shot?
Oh my god. Bro.
Wait, what? Wait.
Oh, that's so whack. I literally...
No, the game's fucking bugged. I'm recording this. No. The game. People were complaining about ballers. There's a lot of people with the whole siphon change and all that kind of stuff, which I did talk about in my last video, you know, where I said, hey, it doesn't really make a difference because all the pros and all the tryhards are going to arena mode. And then it kind of lets the newer people, you know, stay in solos, duos, and squads. Really nice. Well, then all the, you know, sweaty people and tryhards and stuff like that were like, huh, sitting in a 1x1 for, you know, the end game, which takes about 15 minutes to do, is kind of boring and sucks. Which I always knew that, because I would always watch competitive Fortnite and stuff like that, and I knew what I was getting into and stuff like that. But actually playing it is kind of just like, yeah, this really sucks, and it is boring. So a lot of people are now going back to the normal game modes, the solo, duos, and squads. So now really Fortnite's whole plan of, like, okay, moving all the competitive players over to arena mode kind of sunk, you know, right now. And that's because, you know, in the solos, the duos, and the squads, the normal modes, they know that people rush it. You know, it's more action packed in those types of modes. But Fortnite is kind of like, you have a one life system and you will do anything to protect it. And that's why, you know, you'd ever see in, like, other battle royales, you know, you're at final circle and it's maybe 10 people left or 5 people left, you know, very small amount. But in Fortnite, the reason that there's 30 to 40 people left on a final circle is because you make your own cover. And, you know, unless everyone in the lobby shoots at one base, you know, you're just going to be able to rebuild and rebuild and rebuild. Another problem that I've always had, and this isn't just from, like, you know, season 8, is the whole weapons that they add into the game. I want to say, like, around season 4, you know, up until season 4, they were doing really good with different weapons. And whenever they added C4 and the quad launcher and the grappler, you know, stuff like that, it was kind of just like, what the hell are they doing? And, you know, guns like that, it was just like, these don't belong in this game. They definitely take no skill into it, and it's just a real pain in the ass to try and deal with different guns like this. And they did get taken out eventually, which was nice, but adding the boom bow was just like another one that was just like, what the hell are they thinking about, honestly? Just, if you guys still haven't used the boom bow or whatever, just imagine a sniper rifle that will tell you where the bullet's going, and it has splash damage, and will do 100 damage of splash damage, and it shoots just, you know, just as fast as a sniper rifle, and it's really annoying too. And, like, fresh builds, like, so as soon as someone puts something up, like a staircase, the boom bow can also destroy it right away. So it's like a pocket sniper RPG. Very broken. There's so many times, like, in the arena mode where I dropped 6 kills in the Division 6, which is where, you know, all the tryhards and the sweaties are, where I would be able to, like, hit them with the bow, knock 100 off, and then just one pop them. because there's nothing they could do. And especially with like the shotgun, like the purple and the gold shotgun that do 100 damage up close no matter what, there's really nothing they could do. So adding guns like that are just ridiculous. And another thing that kind of promotes the whole like camping aspect of final games in arena is the baller. Now they did reduce it from 300 to 200, which a lot of people are like, yay, that's pretty cool, but still adding that into the game still kind of just like defeats the whole purpose. Because I mean, there were so many games where I would just be hanging from trees like a damn Christmas ball or whatever. But you know, if it's not someone camping in a 1x1, you know, end game, or hanging from a tree in a ball, it's something. And that's why I think arena mode pretty much died, because it was kind of just like, well shit, you know, it's boring. Now on the topic of like, you know, things that are overpowered, something like double pump, for example, the team actually, as soon as they removed it, the team added a comment of why they removed it, what was wrong with it, and stuff like that. And that's where we come into the next topic of Epic Games themselves. So removed the siphon changes. Again, for me personally, I didn't give a damn about that. You know, it wasn't some big deal. I was just like, sure, I'm going to adjust to the game however it fits necessary. But for them to not address the whole siphon changes is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. We're talking about a game that updates their game every single week and used to add something like every other week, okay, back in the day. And that were so vocal about everything that they did, like, here's a new update, here's why we did this, here's why we did that. And like they were just talk about anything, to now not even addressing like the siphon changes and stuff like that, and doing different changes such as, you know, the siphon changes, doing stretched res, and you know, just a bunch of different stuff like that. It's very, very strange that they're not actually vocal about this, because when you know, people still talk about double pump to this day, about how they want it. You know, you go on Twitter and there's still people tweeting about double pump. It's nothing like trending or crazy, but still people talk about it so much. And as soon as they removed it, or kind of add the circle gap, they talked about why they didn't want double pump in the game, and why double pump was in the game, and it was, you know, a bug. And you know, for them to just be like, hey, siphon's in, and then out of nowhere, like, hey, siphon's out. And then when people are just like, well, hey, you should revert it, you know, usually you would talk about like, hey, this is why we wanted to revert it. Now in the patch notes they talked about like, oh, it brought on aggressive play or whatever, which was pretty much just a reason that they made arena mode, to take that aggressive play into arena mode. But they've held many tournaments, many skirmishes, to realize like, hey, these aggressive players then are just going to turn into these skirmish players who, you know, will sit in 1x1s and stuff like that, which they are just like, hey, that's how we'll reduce, you know, aggressive play. But now all those competitive players are going back to the normal modes with the same aggressive play, because once you're always aggressive when it comes to stuff like that, you're not going to change. Because if you're playing against a bad or medium player and you're a really good player, you're going to rush people, you're going to do whatever you can to win. But if you're going against a bunch of different people and you know that you need to survive to get points, especially because that's the difference between arena mode and normal. In normal modes, the only main end goal is to get really high kills and wins. But in arena mode, you get awarded for kills, awarded for placements, awarded for victory royale. So you have, you know, if you die, it's kind of just like, oh well. But most people are going for the placements, especially in top 25, because you get 3 points right then and there just for top 25. So that's why there's less aggressive play in that aspect, which is what Epic Games wants. But like I said, you know, arena mode and stuff like that, even skirmishes, like real live world tournaments, are really boring. You know, the only part that's really cool about it is like towards the end when it's just like, oh shit, it's a 1v1 or a 2v2, who the hell's gonna win? But the whole game itself is just people like looting, farming, and then just sitting around. And that's just because that's how they made the game out to be. And you know, comparing it from back in the day where people were pretty much playing window wars, to now people are, you know, pretty much making towers by the time they're done battling each other. The game has definitely evolved, definitely changed, which again, I don't mind changing with it, but how they have been changing it is just, you know, not my taste. So what does this mean for me and the channel in general? I'm still going to be posting and stuff like that. I'm just going to be definitely posting different games. I have a video coming up on Monday that I think a lot of you guys are going to like, because I haven't posted this game in like a year. And then the new Mortal Kombat is coming out, and I'm so excited to play it. And just on a side note, if I do ever come back to Fortnite, it's going to be under one condition. And I might just make one video of it and then leave. But that's if they add anything eggplant. Okay, anything eggplant. They already added something cactus, and I was gonna do a cactus video, but I'm just so over Fortnite right now. But if they add anything eggplant, I think they'll win my heart back. But yeah, guys, on a serious note, I'm just done with Fortnite. I think a lot of different streamers are as well. I just watched the video, actually. I can't remember who the channel name was, but it was a bunch of streamers just getting fed up with Fortnite. And a lot of people are quitting Fortnite. And even like big faces, small faces such as myself, it's just we're leaving Fortnite. When a community, or not when a game developer doesn't want to listen to their community, that's when you know they start falling off. One big example is Call of Duty, and you know, nothing does last forever, truly. I mean, if you look at Black Ops 2, which is one of my favorite games, it would be, I would have so much fun playing it, and there would be, you know, so many great memories, so many laughs. And now if I try and get onto it, it's just hacker-filled lobbies, and nobody plays it anymore. Same with the beginning of Fortnite. A lot of funny moments, a lot of good times, and now if I play on it, it's like I feel like I need to, you know, wear a headband, and I feel like I'm fighting for thousands of dollars every game. But honestly, guys, if I ever do get back into Fortnite, it's probably going to be creative modes. You're probably never going to find me on like a, you know, solo game or a you know, arena mode. The only maybe if things get better. That's like you heard it here first. If they bring an eggplant skin, or you know, anything like that, anything eggplant into the game, I might come back. If some major serious changes happen in the game, I'll come back. Or if you guys want me to do any creative modes, then I'll probably come back for that too. But for right now, I'm gonna have to say goodbye, Fortnite. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, and I hopefully you guys did, make sure you leave a comment and a like, and if you guys haven't already, hit subscribe. But in the comments below, tell me what your standpoints are on Fortnite right now. Is it a good comment or a bad comment? But anyways, guys, I'm Crimson Red, signing out. Peace.
I'ma demonstrate how not to